Hello everybody, this is Pastor David. This is December 20th. We are 5 days away from Christmas Day. And you know, if you know me, you know I'm excited because I'm like a little kid at Christmas. I love Christmas, and I just always go back to my days as a child up in the hills of Tennessee, and it's usually snow on the ground and ice on the pond, and I just love Christmas. It's wonderful memories and wonderful time, and so December 20th, I hope you're able to join us on Sunday. Sunday's going to be a sweet, wonderful, warm and fuzzy, fantastic Christmas. We're going to do Christmas communion this Sunday morning at 10:30. We won't meet Sunday night, but we will meet Sunday morning, the 24th, Christmas Eve morning at 10:30 at the Mount Pleasant Elementary School. We'll be doing family communion together. We'll have some beautiful music. I'm going to preach a brief message. There'll be 3 little parts to it and some beautiful songs interwoven in between that. And then we'll take the Lord's Supper together. And it's just going to be a sweet time. And I can't wait. I hope you come. Now, I've got to go back to this past Sunday a little bit. Well, the whole weekend was awesome. Saturday we met up here. We had breakfast. The barn was full again. And we put together our gift bags, our fruit bags for the church. And man, everybody just had such a good time. So many people said, man, I love this. I love being together. And I love doing something for other people. It should be kind of what Christmas is all about. So we had a great weekend. And then Sunday morning, we all were able to witness our Christmas program this year. It was called Heirlooms. And it was put together by Joy and our other people in our worship team in our church. And the music was just fantastic. I have heard so many people say, oh, I've seen a lot of Christmas programs over the years, but that was the best one I've ever seen. And you know, it's hard to top a lot of the ones that we've seen in the past. But Heirlooms was wonderful, and I hope you got to see it. And if you did, I know you loved it, and I hope you got a fruit bag, and maybe take 1 or 2 to some friends. And I know we were able to bless a lot of people. I've heard some great reports from our fruit bags and some of the folks that it was really a blessing to be able to share that with our people, our community. So. It was a great time. This Christmas time, it's a wonderful, special time. And so we're getting ready here in a little while. We'll go downstairs and meet with our CCMP Classics. That is our senior adult group, and I love being with them. And on Wednesdays, if you're free, your age doesn't matter. We just come out and have a good time together at 10 o'clock on Wednesdays here at the barn with our Classics. And we'll do that in a little while. And then getting ready for this Sunday. I just can't wait. It's going to be an awesome communion time together as we celebrate Christmas, kind of for the last time as a church family, because Monday is Christmas, and then we'll be moving into New Year's, the 31st, which will be New Year's Eve, Sunday morning at 10:30. We're going to do this, and I want to invite you to participate. We're going to do 2017, a look back, and we're going to kind of rehearse some of the things God has done. This has been an incredible year in the life of our church, a year of growth in so many ways, and a year of challenges and just miracles, really. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to preach a very brief message. I have a couple passages on my mind that we'll talk about, but main thing I'm going to do is we're going to have some stories, and we're going to have some people talk about. Man, 2017 was an amazing year for me, and here's why. They're going to tell their stories. Now, I want to invite you. Do you have a story from the year 2017? Is there something God did in your life? If you do, I want you to think about that. I want you to kind of package it. And I'm going to come around Sunday the 31st with a microphone, and we're going to let you tell your story. And it's going to be a fun time together, another family time for us, and as we begin to say goodbye to 2017 and hello to 2018. It's going to be a really neat time. And I hope you're able to join us this Sunday for our Christmas communion, and then the 31st for 2017, a look back. All right? I want to ask you a question today as I think about Christmas. And there's a thought here that I see in marketing. I see it in advertisements all the time, and I want to see how it works for you. Have you ever heard the term one size fits all? I mean, and the first thing I think of is a hat, because you have these hats, and I wear hats all the time, baseball caps. And sometimes they're fitted, which means they're specific size, and you have to get the right size for it to fit, otherwise it won't work right for you. But some hats are one size fits all because there's an adjustment in the back. And I know perhaps there are other articles of clothes that say one size fits all. Now, sometimes I have experienced one size fits all may be a little bit of a stretch because it may not fit all. Maybe it's one size fits most. You know, like body builds are all different. Heights are different. Weights are different. We're all different, right? One size does not necessarily fit all of us because we're all so different. Well, I've had that slogan on my mind as I think about Christmas. Let me read you this passage today as I think about Christmas and as I think about one size fits all. John 3, verses 16 and 17. You're like, oh, preacher, we all know that verse. I know you do, and you should, and I'm glad you do. But I want you to listen to this verse. John 3:16. For God so loved the world. He loved the world so much. That's me, that's you. God loved us so much that He gave us His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. For God sent not His Son into the world to condemn the world. Now, that's an interesting thought. Why did Jesus come? Jesus didn't come to condemn us, but that the world through Him might be saved. Jesus didn't come to condemn us. He came to save us. We condemn ourselves. My sins condemn me. They clarify that I am guilty. Jesus didn't come to condemn me. Jesus came to save me because I'm already condemned. And so sometimes I see and hear people and they feel like it's their job to condemn everybody. It's not our jobs. But here's the point. God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever. You know what that means? One size fits all. Whosoever. One size really does fit all, spiritually, in this regard. And let me explain. We're all lost. There's never been a man or woman on this earth that was perfect other than Jesus. We have all sinned. We're all the same in that regard. We're tall sinners, short sinners, fat sinners, skinny sinners, happy sinners, sad sinners. We're all the same spiritually in our lostness. We're all condemned. Jesus came so that whosoever may be saved. Truly, in this regard, one size fits all. You know what whosoever means? It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how bad you have sinned. One size fits all. His name is Jesus. Whoever, anyone, everyone, big, small, rich, poor, old, young, sick, healthy. Here's the key. One size fits all. Whosoever believeth, if you believe, if you trust, if you know in your head, that seeps down into your heart, you can truly be saved from your condemnation. So, one size fits all. And then I want to close with this verse out of 2 Corinthians. It's been on my mind, I guess, since we've been thinking about Christmas. And I love it. So because one size does fit all, Jesus works for me, regardless of anything about me. We're all the same. Here's the verse I want to leave with you. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 15. Because one size fits all, thanks be unto God for His unspeakable gift. we're all the same in our lostness. And whoever wants to come to Christ and believe in our hearts and accept Him and trust Him, we cannot be condemned anymore. We now can be saved because of His grace. God started Christmas. Santa Claus didn't. The stores didn't. God loved us so much that He gave the very first gift, and it was perfect. It was His perfect Son, so that we could all believe and be delivered from our condemnation. I hope you have a great Christmas week. I hope you get out, have fun, and get all your shopping done, and eat a lot of food, and have fun with your families. Be safe. And I really want to invite you to come join us this Sunday morning, Christmas Eve, December 24th, 10:30. I think God has a message for you. I look forward to seeing you. God bless you from CCMP. Merry Christmas.